Hello people of YouTube, it's Mena. Welcome back to my channel, or if this is the very first video that you're seeing of me, then welcome to my channel. Please do hit the subscribe button down below if you haven't already. I post Monday through Saturday. And today in this video I'm going to do my top 5 anime shows. So, this is a request from Josie a while back. I'm sure you guys all remember Josie but for those who didn't know, she is my best friend. She has appeared on my YouTube channel in several of my videos and stuff. So this was kind of a request from Josie a while back. Like, she's been asking me to do a video like this for quite a while, but I couldn't really find very many anime shows that I watched a lot, but I found like several that I have watched because they used to be on Toonami on Cartoon Network. Do they even still have Toonami on Cartoon Network? I don't even know. Let me know down in the comments below if you guys know what Toonami, are familiar with Toonami. It was like a little mini show, TV station on not YouTube, excuse me, on Cartoon Network, and it had like a bunch of Japanese anime. So made shows and stuff. So I'm gonna get started. If you guys have any Japanese anime shows that you love, let me know down in the comments below. So I'm going to get started. Number 1 on my list would have to be Sailor Moon. This was actually the first anime I ever liked. I love Sailor Moon. It was one of my favorite shows. I used to watch it all the time when I was a little kid. And my cousin watched it too. She even drew a bunch of pictures of Sailor Moon. She's really good at drawing anime. She's an amazing artist. I'll have to show you guys some of her work one day. She's really great at drawing anime. One thing I liked about Sailor Moon is I liked how it had some very independent women in it. Even though Sailor Moon acted like a defenseless, helpless coward sometimes, but I liked the fact that how she got stronger later on throughout each episode of the show, and I thought that was pretty cool, and she became more independent and not rely on a guy to help her. And I thought that was awesome. And I liked all the Sailor Scouts because I loved all their powers, and I loved how how they stopped all these villains and stuff like that, and I thought it was pretty cool. Like how they had all these different powers and stuff, and how like their planets were like had different powers because of their planets. Like Venus had love, Sailor Venus had love, Sailor Mars had fire, Sailor Jupiter had thunder, and then Sailor Mercury had water. And I thought that was awesome. So I thought that was pretty cool and stuff, and I liked how they were pretty much all independent. Number 2 on my list would have to be Inuyasha. Now, to be fairly honest, I didn't watch Inuyasha too much except with my cousin. I would watch it in Japanese. I never watched it in English. I've never seen the English version of Inuyasha, but the reason I watched this one is because I loved watching like all the different characters and how they had they were like humans and they had like animal tails and stuff like that. And I loved the fact that they would do a bunch of fighting and stuff, and I thought that was pretty cool. Like some of the humans, they were like half human, half animal, and I thought that was awesome. Somehow they put the characters with their half human, half animal, and I thought that was awesome with like their animal ears and their tails, and that was pretty cool. My cousin actually showed me this. My cousin's a huge fan of anime, so she used to have like, I don't know if she still has them anymore, but she had like several seasons of Inuyasha on DVD, and she showed me a few episodes, and I thought that was pretty cool. But one thing was they all had to have subtitles because they were all in Japanese, which I thought was pretty cool because I actually like watching things in different languages. Fun fact for those who don't know, I love watching things in different languages. When I was a kid, I used to watch, when I had DVDs, I still have a bunch of DVDs, I used to watch movies in French with English subtitles or Spanish with English subtitles, and I thought that was pretty cool because it's a way I could learn like Spanish or French. And I kind of like repeat what they'd say so I would learn while reading the subtitles in English, so I knew what they were saying. Number 3 on my list would have to be Dragon Ball Z. My brother actually loved this show. This was a pretty cool show. This one had a lot of fighting and stuff like that, and it was a great show. It kind of reminded, I think it had something a little bit to do with karate almost. It was one of my favorite shows to watch with my older brother. My older brother even had like a couple things of Dragon Ball Z. I don't remember what they were, but I remember he had like Dragon Ball Z. He loved Dragon Ball Z. It was one of his favorite shows. And he used to he used to watch the show like constantly all the time, and I'd watch it with him. And then he'd sing the theme song quite a lot, and it is a pretty catchy theme song and I think that's pretty cool. Cool, and I really enjoyed like watching the martial arts and the fighting and stuff like that. I thought it was awesome. Number 4 on my list would have to be Hamtaro. Now, I noticed a lot of people actually don't like this show and stuff like that. Well, not that a lot of people don't like this show, but when it was first on, I remember a lot of people used to make fun of the show and how much they hated it and blah 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 because everybody thought it was kind of boring. But it actually isn't a boring show. It's a very cute show. It actually teaches some vocabulary because it uses some pretty big words in it and stuff. For those who don't know, I love learning vocabulary and stuff, so whenever I'd watch the show, I'd ask my mom what some words would mean and stuff like that, and she thought it was pretty cool that I was learning vocabulary from that show. And what Hamtaro is, I'm sorry, I should have mentioned what Hamtaro is. So what Hamtaro is a show about a hamster who goes on these ventures and he's curious about things. And this is such a cute show. The only thing I don't like about it is the annoying theme song. It's super duper annoying. I find the tune's catchy, but the singing voices kind of annoy me. But the show is overall really, really cute. I really enjoyed it as a kid. I still like it today as an adult, but I still think the theme song's kind of... But even though I like the show today, I still think the theme song's kind of annoying. But one thing I liked about this show is I love how these cute little hamsters would go on big adventures because they're curious about things, and I think that's really, really cool. Number 5 on my list had to be Rurouni Kenshin. I haven't seen this show in so long, so one thing I think is pretty cool is this is like a samurai show, like about a samurai who stops evil, and I think that's pretty awesome. Like, he saves the world, saves his friends, and then stops many like spirits, evil villains as he can during his adventures and stuff. And I think that's awesome. And I like his outfit. I like the outfits too, the samurai outfits that they all wear. It's awesome. And I love the fact that they all like do their best to fight the bad guys and save the world. Okay, so those are my top 5 anime shows. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Thank you so much for watching. Please do like and subscribe if you haven't already. I post Monday through Saturday, and I'll see you in another video soon. Bye!